And here we have the Pepper, the robot, here in CeBIT 2017. So what's the latest with Pepper?
We're here today to introduce our ecosystem of partners. We have been since last year developing a network of partners, over 70 partners in Europe, who are developing a vertical solution on the robots. These partners are providing, I would say, the last software layer on the robot. And
so do you work on this?
Yes, we work on Pepper.
So what are you doing with this?
We are developing software for healthcare, for example, or retail shops.
Healthcare and retail shops. So there's all kinds of specific use cases that can be developed, right?
Yeah, and basically, as you know, SoftBank Robotics, we are the company who's developing the platform and all the software that make that robot alive, and also all the software that allow our partners to develop the last layer of a solution. And typically, humanizing technology are focusing on retail and healthcare. But we have other partners here, and we're showcasing.
Are they using it?
Entschuldigung, ich habe es nicht verstanden.
Stop.
Es ist okay? Kannst du mit dem Robot machen? Hallo, sprichst du Deutsch?
Schade, dann vielleicht das nächste Thema.
This? Okay.
Das hier?
Yeah, just
Noch spannender wird es, wenn ich Kunden
So there's it's usually a Pepper when it's in a store or a supermarket or somewhere. It's like it gets attention grabber, right?
But it's more than that, We have been now deploying projects in Europe, such as in a Carrefour hypermarket, where the robot is a wine advisor, is a sommelier. We have Pepper on board our Costa Cruise, where the robot is an hostess welcoming passenger on board, answering the frequently asked question about how do I connect to the Wi-Fi. So we are working with partners such as PwC here. We're really developing use case for Pepper on the Costa Cruise ships, as well on Audi car dealers.
So there's one Pepper on a ship.
There is 30 Pepper on Costa Cruise ships. We're 30, we're welcoming passengers.
In 30 different ships?
In 5 different ships,
So there's like...
They're giving information about the daily activities.
Maschine aus der Hand gefallen.
There's unlimited possibilities in the movement and the sounds and the speech and AI. There's lots of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. I will not say unlimited because we build it as a humanoid robot. So he has more or less the same limit in terms of the human, in terms of behavior, as you know. You want to say something else? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go right here. Does it work?
Super. Thank you.
Kind of.
You can certainly get the last answers from my human colleagues. They are here to help you. If you want, we can record a special message which I will send to the manager. Would you like to?
Sure.
So what is this demo going on here?
There was a satisfaction survey demo. That robot is demoing all the capabilities of a robot in retail, tourism and healthcare. So
So are we going here in tourism?
Yeah. So you may ask him, for example, to help you with your booking. Yeah. Manage my booking.
Please wait.
That's my boarding pass.
Can I help you with your booking?
Yes, please.
Cool. Please show me your booking QR code or fill in your name and booking reference on my tablet. Thanks. Let me retrieve your booking. Hello, Mr. Bowdit. Here is your next flight. How can I help you?
I want to change my seat. Let's
change your seat. Oh, there are very few seats available. Only 2 on the top floor. Would you prefer to be seated next to the aisle or next to a window?
Next to a window, please.
Window. Okay. I give you the seat H5. It is located on the top floor, next to a window, so no one will wake you up during the night to take a walk. Is this okay for you?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Perfect. Do you need something else?
Send my boarding pass. Send me my boarding pass.
I can send your boarding pass if you give me your phone number.
So do you have airlines doing this already?
Please fill in on my tablet.
We're not yet. That was something we developed.
It's a potential use case.
That's definitely a potential use case, you know. And basically, I just, you know,
So when you go to a self-check-in, you could actually be there with the robot.
Pass right now.
instead of having the kiosk, I don't know if you experience the kiosk, but I mean, the experience as the passenger is pretty poor. The robot is help you to do the things correctly, you know. But I mean, that's in case of the airport. But I mean, we have companies using robot as a receptionist also. So you come to see it, you say I have an appointment with someone, you send an SMS or an email, and the person is coming to receive you.
This guy's got a tie. It's got a butterfly. What does it do, this guy?
I mean, that's the solution of another partner where the robot is providing various services. I mean, unfortunately he's in German, and my German is not too good.
He speaks German, this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So who are you and which company?
I'm Moritz from ICS Group.
So what is the demo?
This is Pepper. So for example,
Da ist ein Monster.
the monster.
So you've
Something
programmed
like
a
this.
whole bunch of different movements.
SoftBank. It's a Japanese company originally, and we are a German company, ICS Group, and we do the development of the software itself.
How is it to work on software on the Pepper? What do you think about it?
About the software?
Yeah.
It's
Is it a cool platform?
the language is Python, so that's a program language, and then you can program the robot by Python.
Just Python.
Just Python.
So is it easy?
More or less, I'm not a programmer, so I'm only the salesman who try to sell.
So I'm hoping there's a lot of traction in Germany. Some companies that want to get this. How is it going with the traction in Germany?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have a lot of opportunities, and that's why we're here at Cebit. I mean, to give you opportunity to our partners to present the first prototype solution we have been developing. It's just the first step. We will be improving that. But I mean, yeah, you know, as we know, you know, there are a lot of interest in retail, a lot of interest in tourism. I mean, companies like Deutsche Bahn already are investigating. MediaMarkt in Germany are looking at the robots. We mentioned together Costa Cruise and their German subsidiary Ida Cruise are also, you know, already testing robot on their ships. So the interest in terms of, you know, we talk here about digitalization and digital. The robot is really the best compromise between human and digital, because it's a humanoid platform and it's providing in physical place the power of internet, and that's really the value today for businesses with humanoid robots.
And the Pepper is still the best humanoid robot that's for mass production, right?
I mean, there is no other company today that has sold as many robots as we did. Sorry?
You're the leader.
We're the leader today. I mean, yeah, hopefully we start to see, you know, some Chinese company coming on the market, which, you know, it's always good and frightening to see competitors, but we also know that if there is no competitor, there is no market. So we're pretty happy to see that, you know, the market is moving. I mean, in Europe, in Japan and the US. But yeah, I mean, we know that we're the leader, but it's also a challenge because that just forces us to continue to invest in research and investment, because Pepper is a wonderful product, but we are still, you know, need to be ready for the next step, and that's the thing we're working on.
And has things changed in this year when now SoftBank has acquired ARM? Do you feel there's even more acceleration in the future potential of merging, developing robotics and also IoT and getting everything to work together?
I mean, that's a strategic move for SoftBank as a company. I mean, it hasn't yet impacted the robotic division of SoftBank as we are, but I mean, we already have contact with ARM, and in fact, we are using ARM technology on our robots. You know, that's already.
Is it public? What ARM?
Sorry?
What chip do you use?
We use an old ARM 11 that, in fact, act as a microcontroller to schedule and synchronize all the other microcontrollers that we have at the motors level.
There's many microcontrollers in there, right?
Yeah, there is. I mean, on each motor you have a DS chip microcontroller, then you get the ARM and you get the CPU itself. So embedded on the tablet, correct? Yeah.
But there's a huge potential for things to. I'm looking forward to the future robots. You also had another one, Romeo, right?
So
that's walking around.
Romeo, it's a bit of an unusual robot for SoftBank Robotics because the robots we do design, I mean, we normally design them to go directly into mass production and to be affordable. Romeo is for us, like a Formula One. It's our research platform, and we use that for something that is going to be a key development for the company, is to be able to develop a robot that will act as a companion at home to serve people losing their autonomy. So it's an ongoing project, and we already are working with half a dozen of European research lab to continue to make progress on Romeo. But Romeo technology is used in Pepper. We have been using some of Romeo technology on Pepper. But you will imagine that we have now Romeo on Pepper, and we continue research, we continue development, and our ambition is to come with a wider family.
Pepper has been improved. There's been a few generations.
Today, the Pepper we're showing this year is not the same one we shown last year. There has been improvements in some of the John, in some of the mechanical elements on the robot, as well as the tablet. We have changed the tablet we had last year for a more efficient tablet on the robot, and we.
The highest performing microphone array and accurate recognition using nuance.
That's a key challenge, specifically with players such as Alexa coming on the market. They define a new expectation level for the voice recognition on devices. That's something that we started to work a long time ago, in fact, but we're close to bring the results on the robots in terms of changing the hardware and improving the hardware to improve the voice recognition.
Is there any chance we can have for consumer? Are you? You can't. I'm not trying to get any secrets, but I think it would be great if there was a consumer edition, a more affordable version.
I think we all know that to become big on that market, we will need at some stage to have a consumer product. We think it's still, still a bit early. We still need to work, on a lot of technology. It's key also to, get the right level of natural language processing capability on the robot. Consumers are expecting to be able to talk, interact with the robot as they do with a human. So unless we're ready for that, it's going to be difficult to go to market.